I'm not gonna lie to you. Today, a little disappointed in myself. You see, this whole weekend, Stephanie and I kept saying that Monday we're gonna work out. Monday's gonna be the day we start. And well, it's 8:20 now. We've been up since 7:30, and we were not able to make it to the gym. Now, the reason is there. Couldn't get any sleep last night. Probably woke up 8 times. But still, made a promise to myself, and I feel like I didn't follow through with it. But we told ourselves that we're for sure going later this afternoon. It's about 8:24 a.m. and I spent about the past 30 minutes double checking everything I went over this weekend, and I am not disappointed with that. See? Market starting in 5 minutes. Because on top of preparing for this weekend we kind of tweak and revised our strategy, and the foundation of the strategy is our support and resistance lines. I went through and established the weekly and the daily support and resistance on all the graphs that we're watching today. And one thing I noticed was we messed up with GoPro and Nike. We bought GoPro just under a weekly resistance, which means it's going to be incredibly difficult to break above it, which is why we're having so much trouble with that. And Nike, we bought just under, like in no man's land of the same thing. So, what do we do there? Anyways, we got 2 minutes until the market opens, and I just want you guys to know that I set my alarms on GLW, OXY, PayPal, Gap, MetLife, Valero, LH, RJF, and LYV. Let's hope we get a trade today. Fingers crossed. We are like 1 minute in, and PayPal has already broke above the resistance. It's a lot higher than I'm willing to buy in with the open. But if it retests the support line that I drew out, I'm going to buy back in. We also have a hit on LH. Let's check that out. The problem with LH and why I don't feel comfortable entering this one is because the difference between the bid and ask, the bid-ask spread, is $1.30-ish. That's way higher than I feel comfortable buying into, because like worst case, you might have to set a market order. I'm just not doing one for $1.30. Woo! Okay, so the start of this market has been insane. I had multiple alarms go off and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready at all. What I learned from that in itself was that before the markets open, the stocks that actually put alarms on, I need to know exactly how many shares I'm going to buy at that time. Because I didn't know that, I missed out on those 3 stocks. They all took off running too. Now I did happen to make it into Valero. And in the moment I was excited, but to be honest, now that I put it into my digital trading journal and my actual journal, I see the flaws in my trade. Yeah. The 4 hours giving me a sell signal, the 2 hours giving me a sell signal, the 15 minutes giving me a sell signal on the TD sequential. So it has me a little nervous. But hey, worst case scenario, we lose $6. And in that case, we learned, we evaluated, we grew, and that was only a $6 lesson. But I hope we don't lose $6. Now, just for documenting safe, I got into Valero at $97.65, 5 shares, and my total investment is $488.25. I set my stop loss just under the hourly latest higher low, and that is that $96.46. My 2% profit, that's going to be about $12, is going to be at $100.03. Fingers crossed. We've only been in this trade for like a few minutes, but I want to reiterate this, whether this works out or not. The most obvious way I messed up is I rushed in. What I should have done is actually allowed for the candle to establish above the support line, retest that support, and then bought when we set a higher high. That's how I messed up, guys. That's how I messed up. Well, who knows? Maybe I didn't mess up. This may all work out. But whether it works out or not, I want to reiterate that. I don't know about y'all, but I am having a blast right now. We just got into another trade. We got into GAP. That's GPS. That's the ticker symbol. And this one played out what feels like perfectly. We broke support. We established that the support was holding. Then we broke above that recent high. But to top it all off, to really top it all off, it seems like we are sitting on top of the moving averages for all the graphs. So I'm talking about the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute, and the 15. That means we have a ton of support on the downside. The only thing I wish we had differently is I wish we didn't get into that Valero trade, because then we would have had more capital to get into this one. We only got 2 shares because we only had about $40 left in the account. But hey, this is about establishing that the strategy is working. Not necessarily just about making money right now. Right now, it's not just about making money. We're trying to make money, right, honey?
Yes.
Right, baby?
Yes. We are.
It is now 11:41, and we were just tapped out of Valero. Sucks. $6 lesson. I see my mistakes, though. And that's all we can be grateful for. We can be grateful that we're learning and growing every single day. But, I mean, it still sucks. We're still in Gap. Gap is doing really well. Nike is on a run. PayPal this morning, remember we said jumped up? It would have hit. We would have made our 2% on that trade. But yeah, gonna take a look at these graphs and see if there's another thing I can get into or not. Fingers crossed we get into something. A winner today. Fingers crossed. We found another one. Live Nation Entertainment. LYV. We got in on an entry. We broke above resistance. That's going to be $72. And then we broke above the resistance of that, setting a new higher high. Bought in on that breakout. So we bought in about $72.55. We got 5 shares. Total investment is going to be $362.75. I'm confident in this trade. Overall, the weekly, daily, all the graphs are looking good. My only hesitation is I'm still trying to figure out when is the best time to buy in. Is it better to buy on the break of that recent high, or wait for a pullback and potentially miss the run? I bought in just like I did with Gap, but only time will tell if this is the right trade. I think there's a lot of potential. I think we could possibly win this. I'm feeling relatively good about it. Not as good as I was feeling about Gap, though. I'm going to be honest with you, but still pretty good in itself. I don't know about you, but I had an amazing day. We paid a little bit for some education, but that's okay. We got into Live Nation Entertainment and Gap. When we lost the trade, the Valero trade, I actually freed up a ton of capital. So on the drop of Gap, I bought back in and established an actual position, one that more reflects the portfolio. So I increased by 7 shares. The average cost of the stock jumped up like a few pennies, but that's okay. Gap jumped up after that, and Live Nation is going through a little bit of correction. If Live Nation does not succeed, though, I think I know what the problem is. I think we're fine tuning it. That's the whole purpose of this vlog, is more to document the process of me trying to figure out my strategy. and share that with you guys. Even though I'm not a financial advisor, just a little fun fact for y'all right there. But yeah, good day overall. Stephanie and I had some good news with the Marriott, and the day is over. Except we're about to go to the gym.
My day's not over.
All right, so it's the end of the video. If you don't mind, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like button, and oh yeah, don't forget to do amazing things.